Well, it's apparently been over 2,000 years since Jesus last left us a message. I believe today, in the year 2008, if he were here and we were to receive his message the way it was prior to all misinterpretation, it would go something a little like what I'm about to read to you. So please listen. It's Jesus Christ hypothetically dissolving the order of Christianity, which he is of course the head of. Sit back and listen. We're going to discuss this morning the dissolution of Christianity. Many will be delighted and others will be rather sad. It is a question neither for rejoicing nor for sadness, because it is inevitable, as I'm going to explain. I maintain that the truth is a pathless land, and you cannot approach it by any path whatsoever, by any religion, by any sect. That is my point of view, and I adhere to that absolutely and unconditionally. Truth being limitless, unconditioned, unapproachable by any path whatsoever, cannot be organised, nor should any organisation be formed to lead or coerce people along any particular path. If you first understand that, then you will see how impossible it is to organise a belief. A belief is purely an individual matter, and you cannot and must not organise it. If you do, it becomes dead, crystallised. It becomes a creed, a sect, a religion to be imposed upon others. This is what everyone throughout the world is attempting to do. Truth is narrowed down and made a plaything for those who are weak, for those who are only momentarily discontented. Truth cannot be brought down. Rather, the individual must make the effort to ascend to it. You cannot bring the mountain top to the valley. So that is the first reason, from my point of view, why Christianity should be dissolved. In spite of this, you will probably form other religions. You will continue to belong to other organisations searching for truth. I do not want to belong to any organisation of a spiritual kind. Understand this. If an organisation be created for this purpose, it becomes a crutch, a weakness, a bondage, and must cripple the individual and prevent him from growing, from establishing his uniqueness, which lies in discovery for himself of that absolute, unconditioned truth. So that is another reason why I have decided, as I happen to be the head of Christianity, to dissolve it. This is no magnificent deed, because I do not want followers, and I mean this. I do not want followers. The moment you follow someone, you cease to follow truth. And I'm not concerned whether you pay attention to what I say or not. I want to do a certain thing in the world, and I'm going to do it with unwavering concentration. I'm concerning myself with only one essential thing: to set man free. I desire to set him free from all cages, from all fears, and not to found religions, new sects, nor to establish new theories and philosophies. Then you will naturally ask me why I continually go over speaking. I will tell you for what reason I do this. Not because I desire a following, not because I desire a special group of special disciples. Oh, how men love to be different from their fellow men. How ridiculous, absurd and trivial their distinctions may be. I do not want to encourage that absurdity. I have no disciples, no apostles, either on earth or in the realm of spirituality. Because I am free, unconditioned, whole, not the part, not the relative, but the whole. Truth that is eternal, I desire those who seek to understand me to be free, not to follow me, not to make out of me a cage which will become a religion, a sect. Rather, should they be free from all fears, from the fear of religion, from the fear of salvation, from the fear of spirituality, from the fear of love, from the fear of death, from the fear of life itself. As an artist paints a picture because he takes delight in that painting, because it itself is his expression, his glory, his well-being. So I do not do this because I want anything from anyone. You are accustomed to authority, or to the atmosphere of authority, which you think will lead you to spirituality. You think and hope that others can, by this extraordinary power, a miracle, transport you to this realm of eternal freedom, which is happiness. Your whole outlook on life is based on that authority. Now analyze what I am saying. Be critical so that you may understand thoroughly, fundamentally. You are all depending for your spirituality upon someone else, for your happiness upon someone else, for your enlightenment on someone else. When I say, look within yourselves for the enlightenment, for the glory, for the purification, and for the incorruptibility of the self, not one of you is willing to do it. There may be few, but very, very few. So why have an organisation? No man from outside can make you free, nor can organised worship, nor the immolation of yourselves for a cause make you free, nor conforming yourselves into an organisation, not throwing yourselves into work, make you free. Again, you have the idea that only certain people hold the key to the kingdom of happiness. No one holds the key. No one has the authority to hold that key. That key is your own. That key is your own self. And in the development and the purification and the incorruptibility of that self alone is the kingdom of eternity. You have been accustomed to being told how far you have advanced. What is your spiritual status? How childish. But who but yourself can tell if you are incorruptible? But those who really desire to understand, who are looking to find which is eternal, without a beginning and without an end, will walk together with greater intensity, will be a danger to everything that is unessential, to unrealities, to shadows, and they will concentrate, they will become the flame, because they understand. Such a body we must create, and that is my purpose. Because of that true friendship, which you do not seem to know, there will be a real cooperation on the part of each other. And this is not because of authority, not because of salvation, not because you really understand and hence are capable of living in the eternal. This is a greater thing than all pleasure, than all sacrifice. And I have now decided to disband the order of Christianity, as I happen to be its head. You can form other organisations and accept someone else. With that I'm not concerned, nor with creating new cages, new decorations for those cages. My only concern is to set men absolutely and unconditionally free.